Hello, Steve Arts 89. Well, I was just thinking about the McFarlane Superpowers figures. Um, I was watching an older video and I didn't realise there was a complaint that the fans had when the series first came out. I didn't get into it till like the third wave because I was chasing vintage figures at the time because I had the original figures back in the day. Someone stole my Superman and I bought a replacement, a really good quality, pristine one, but then I ended up getting this. Now, this one had the symbol missing off the back and the chest was scratched, and the guy said, "Oh, I sent you the wrong one." So he offered me a partial refund, so I paid less for a lesser version, and I wasn't happy, and I'm like, God, I don't want to go through that again. And then I saw this, the McFarlane reissue, and I thought, I'm just going to collect the reissues. So I got this one, and it was okay, except the cape, the original cape, was made out of like a stiff satin material. It looked awful, and then they released this one, the Superman with the red a belt and no trunks, but the cape was really nice. So I bought that. Between the two of them, I thought, I've got a nice figure. But then I noticed that the legs are too tight, too close together. His ankles are like together, and he doesn't stand the same, and he topples over because he's kind of top heavy. But then I noticed the third Superman that I noticed, I think there's more, now his legs are wide apart, and he's got a smile, but I'm like, am I going to buy a third one? I'm like, yes. Why? Because I actually like buying these. I like collecting them. I like the idea that they are continuing on this line that, we collected as kids. They've recreated the packaging, the style, and reality is they have to do variants and different colours and different versions of these figures, to make money, to make the actual new sculpts and stuff like that. So every few figures is going to be something new, and then the others are going to be recolors and stuff like that. And I actually don't mind a lot of them. Like I bought the whatever one this is the dark Batman, and I bought like the one with the black costume. And I've enjoyed buying them. I enjoyed getting them. I enjoy the packaging. I just like getting them and opening them. It's just fun. And one of the things that people were complaining about was something I didn't really realize because like I said, I had these when I was a kid, and I had the Batman as well. Unfortunately for me, one of my bullies threw it on the roof of the boys' toilets at school, and even though I made my dad drag a ladder up there to get it off the roof, we couldn't find it. And I ended up buying this one from an op shop or something, and it had the symbol missing and no cape. And I bought the cape from a replacement cape, a reproduction cape from the Cape Master, but it was the wrong material and it was too light. It looks like a faded vintage one, and I wasn't really happy with that. And then I saw this thing of beauty, the McFarlane Batman. The colours match, the material's close to the original nylon, but it's nicer. It's got the black face of the cow. It's just beautiful. And, like I said, for every 5 or 10 recolored figures that are basically the same thing with a little difference, we get something like this. So as long as each wave or whatever has one really good figure, I'm happy for them to go on and on and on. But one of the things people were complaining about, which I didn't even think about, I didn't even notice honestly, was that the original action feature was missing from the toys. Because if you remember, when you squeeze their legs, they did this. And I'm an adult. I don't really play with these. Like I stand them up, I look at them, I enjoy them, they're beautiful. But I don't need an action feature. I don't need like a play function. As I'm not a kid, I don't play with them. So I'm fine with them not including these action features so they can actually produce them for less and keep the costs down. I don't really think they're necessary. The same thing with He-Man Origins. They didn't, for the most part, don't have the action features as well. But one thing they do have is the mini comics. That's the only thing that I will agree with. Some fans were complaining at the time that these didn't come with mini comics. I think these should come with mini comics as well. Now, no, we don't need them to create a universe to play in because, again, we're not kids, we're not playing with them, we're collectors, we already know the characters, we know their backstories, it's all been well established from this line and also just in general. But the comics are nice, so I'm hoping if enough fans complain about it or talk about it, maybe they'll start including the mini comics again. Maybe they'll do reissues of the originals because they're producing so many figures, they could easily reproduce all of them. Or do some new ones, or maybe do both. So maybe with some collector's editions, or maybe just they might start adding them. But I just thought I at least should complain about it, mention it like some other people did back when the line started. and maybe we might get a few somewhere. Wouldn't even mind just a book of them reprinted. That would be awesome. But yeah, because before that all we had was the Toy Biz line, which managed to do a good job of recreating some of them. Like the Robin, I find I don't need to buy the Superpowers Robin because this one looks as good, but most of the other Toy Biz ones didn't really match the originals. And this is a cape, master cape as well, because I bought a few capes from him and they're all good until I got the Batman one and won a refund because it was crap. But yeah, so as much as I love the original Superpowers line, and I got Wonder Woman as well, I also love the new line, and I'm happy for that to continue in the new line. So it'd be nice if we got the mini comics as well. But I don't know, I just wanted to talk about it for a minute because I'm really enjoying the line and I'm looking forward to what's coming down the line with them. But at the same time, I do hope for a bit of a revision and maybe one day an inclusion of the mini comics again. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think.